What's going on, everyone? Jax here, coming to you from Chateau Elan, which is sort of a resort kind of winery place in North Georgia. And I am here with Toyota, who has brought some of the 2022 Tacomas and 4Runners down here to sort of North Georgia to have a little off-road fun. And they invited me to come along, which I greatly appreciate because I live about an hour away from here. And so we're gonna be taking them up in the mountains to kind of do some off-road tests to see what the Tacomas and 4Runners are made of. Spoiler alert, they're probably made of extremely strong and capable stuff because that's kind of what they're known for. So I'm curious to see how Toyota has managed to enhance what are already incredibly capable and amazing machines. But first, you know what? Let's do a quick room tour, Peter McKinnon style. Yes, my room is overlooking a golf course, whatever that is. And so we're gonna be going to dinner in a little while, and you know what, maybe let's do a few glamour shots of Chateau Elan while we're here, because once we get in the mountains, we're gonna get down and dirty off-road camping stuff, all of the things that if you watch my previous Toyota truck videos, I know nothing about. So it's very possible I'm going to get laughed at numerous times here by the other social media personalities and Toyota employees and random passerbys. We're gonna have to wait and see. So as you can see, Chateau Elan is a little bit more of a fancy place, at least a fancier place than what I'm used to. I'm more used to, like, you know, Motel 6 or something. So Toyota, you done me right here, and I really appreciate it. So we're getting ready to head out on the trail with Toyota. I am in the Army Green TRD Off-Road, which I strategically selected because it looks cool. It's got the factory lift kit, but it also has a few more options than some of the more hardcore models. A little more creature comfort. So there's about an hour-and-a-half drive that we're gonna take up to the trails and the mountains in this epic convoy of Toyota 4Runners and Tacomas. So should be a freaking awesome day. By the way, there's this absolutely killer Land Cruiser right here. 48 hours ago, this Land Cruiser was on the rim of the Grand Canyon, and the owner, who's one of our hosts, drove it for the past 2 days and arrived late last night because Toyota. So this is an amazing lineup, and we are about to roll out. The only thing I'm a little nervous about is, like, I've literally never done this before, ever.
Wait a second, you've never driven off-road before?
No, I love 4x4s. I love 4x4s.
I thought I heard differently.
Pulled over for a quick little break somewhere in the North Georgia mountains. All I know is we're on a gravel trail, and this is about the most extreme off-roading I've ever done in my entire life. Sadly, that's probably true. But our caravan of Tacomas and 4Runners is plunging deep into the Georgia wilderness in search of, I don't know, personal validation about my masculinity, something like that. Anyway, I've been behind the wheel of the TRD Off-Road, which is proving to be a very nice combination of sort of daily livability with some pretty substantial off-road capability. So you've got the 4-wheel drive system, locking rear diff. This one has the factory 1-inch lift in the front, 0.5 in the rear, giving it a Carolina squat. I'm just kidding, it doesn't give it a Carolina squat at all because only losers do that. But it's a very good off-road companion. I'm hoping to switch up to some of these other vehicles soon and give you a perspective on those, as well as, like, you know, reviews, previews, all that kind of stuff. The reason that you're here. Anyway. So perfect timing, we're gonna go a little bit further off-road, and I'm switching to the TRD Pro, which means in a world-ending event, I will survive, everyone else will perish, and that's what we want, you know, for the continued success of the channel. So I will let you know how this thing, the legendary Trd Pro, does on gravel. More extreme stuff too. So taking a short bathroom break after some time behind the wheel of the Trd Pro, which handled these gravel trails just as you would expect, utterly conquered them. There's something deeply satisfying to me about learning to drive off-road, not like a complete noob. So we're gonna be switching around the vehicles again. I'm not even sure what I'm going to end up in, but to say that these things are a blast off-road is an understatement. Not even entirely sure where we are, but I think it is a forest of some kind. One thing that I think is kind of surprising about the Trd Pro is how well it deals with some of these larger kind of dips and bumps where the suspension is traveling quite a bit, but there's still a level of kind of compliance. It doesn't ever really become harsh. It's hitting some of these larger impacts and maintaining a level of comfort in these off-road situations that's pretty remarkable. Well, we're wrapping up lunch here in the mountains, and I'm about to hop into another Toyota vehicle. I kind of hope it's a 4Runner just because I really love the 4Runners, but we'll see what I grab the keys to. And then we're heading off to the campsite and our eventual destination, which is Destination Outdoor, which is a kind of big festival that I've never been to and I'm looking forward to. And then the sun came out to ruin my shot. Get over here in the shade, quickly, quickly, quickly. All right, so I'm gonna see what I grab here. And like I said, I might fight for one of these 4Runners.
A few moments later.
Mission accomplished. Jumping in the Lime Rush, Toyota 4Runner, Trd Pro, which is the exact one I wanted. And I'm gonna try to defend this thing with my life because man, it looks good. What's going on, guys? I am here at Destination Outdoors, which has sort of been our, I guess, ending point, you would say, on our off-road journey with Toyota. This is kind of our launching point for the day. If you don't know what Destination Outdoor is, it's basically a gathering of Toyota Ultra off-road enthusiasts. So we're gonna go around today. We're gonna see some of the amazing 4Runners, Tacomas, Lexus GXs, Land Cruisers, LX 570s and below, because the ones here are absolutely sick. So if you were even remotely interested in off-roading and definitely interested in Toyota off-roading, this is the place for you. So we came in with the 2022 Tacomas. This is the 2022 TRD in Lime Rush, and this is the 2022 SR5 Trail. And then behind the camera over here is the 2022 4Runner in Lime Rush. And so they're getting a fair amount of attention here. And you know, when you're in a group of enthusiasts, that if you have something that they have and they're paying attention to it, then it must be good. But this place is incredible. Let's go check out some of these awesome rigs and maybe talk to some of these awesome people. This is an SR5 with the sort of trail trim that gives you some of the cooler things I was talking about earlier. This is the one I actually took through the most hardcore part of our off-road journey. That's notable because it doesn't have some of the crazy off-roading features that the Trd Pros have. and I was able to navigate the sort of most treacherous area of the off-road course, zero problems. So with four-wheel drive and traction control, and that was it. The locking rear diff, this is a prototype, the locking rear diff isn't hooked up in this. It was just four-wheel drive and traction control, and it navigated it with no issues. Don't worry, Destination Outdoor is an equal opportunity outdoor awesomeness, so even if you have an amazing Jeep, you are still welcome here. You guys know that I'm a big fan of the RAV4 Hybrid. Never fear, your RAV4 Hybrid can come to Destination Outdoors, and you are just as welcome as all the guys in their enormous Tundras. It's all family here. There's about to be an exodus. All these people are about to head out on a very large trail ride. So I'm gonna see if I can get some shots of the unique 4x4 vehicles that are here at the campsite.
I'm Fanny with Click Outdoor. We host events like the T4R Experience and the RAF Rally, which are mostly off-road centric events. But this event, Destination Outdoor, is overland inspired, but more centered around the outdoors. So we want you to come out and enjoy the area of whatever you're into. Hiking, biking, trail riding, kayaking, fishing. Unlike other industry events, this one is not so much about selling the products, but using those products to experience the outdoors with others. We host the events, and it is made possible by our sponsors. That's how we're able to keep it free for all attendees. And although this event is presented by Toyota, all makes and models are welcome. We want to create an environment where people from all walks of life and various levels of outdoor experience can feel comfortable and share in the outdoors. Everybody who participated in the raffle today also took part of our Restore the Outdoors challenge, where they removed trash from the trails and brought them back here for proper disposal. Ultimately, what we're trying to create is a culture of socially responsible adventurers.
Guys, this event, Destination Outdoor, I mean, this is such a cool event. I have never seen so many amazingly modified Toyotas in my entire life in one place. One coming right now about to kill me, and that would be okay. I'd be totally fine getting killed by this truck. Anyway, I'm not the only one here. There are a number of social media influencers and personalities here, and I wanted to get their take on which of the amazing Toyotas that we've driven, that we've had access to, which ones stood out to them.
Hey, what's going on? My name's Hanson. I'm from the Shifting Lanes YouTube channel, and I'm here with Jax to check out all of these different trucks. The Tacomas, 4Runners, we actually drove a bunch of them through the trails here in Georgia. My favorite one, I think, is this one behind me. This is the 2022 Toyota Tacoma Trd Pro. This is in the electric lime metallic. I think that's the color. It's slightly different than the 4Runner Lime Rush. I think this one pops more, but this is my favorite because this thing is just fully loaded. It has all the bells and whistles. It's got the multi-terrain select, the diff locker. It's got the Fox shocks. It's got the best shocks out of all the other Tacoma trucks. So I think this is my favorite. And with 2022, this color is like the best. I mean, what do you think, Jax?
I would agree. It's grown on me significantly.
Yeah, it looks good. And you know what? The new thing with this truck is that it's got a new forged upper control arm. So, you know, it doesn't just have that front skid plate that says TRD on it, but if you look on the side, you've got like red anodized upper control arms with TRD lettering on it. So it's like you go around to the side and you see even more cool stuff. I think that's what's so great about this truck.
Hey, Danny Cranky here, and my favorite on this trip has got to be the Toyota 4Runner Trd Pro. First off, the way it looks, I really love the more aggressive rubber that the 4Runner has compared to the Tacoma. When we did some more technical stuff, I really liked how this thing just looked articulated, you know, and then hitting the diff locker to get out of those tricky situations. I just love the full package on this thing.
All right, I'm Jeff Teague with Toyota Jeff Reviews YouTube channel, It's a tough pick, really. I enjoyed the capabilities of all of them. Really appreciated the Tacoma. But I'll tell you, there's something about the 4Runner. I think it's just so spacious and it's so comfortable for short, for tall people. I love it. And for storage. So I'm going this one right here.
Hey guys, John here. YouTube channel is TRD John. I do Toyota news, reviews, and how-tos on pretty much every body-on-frame Toyota product, like this Tacoma, which was my favorite here at Destination Outdoor. And the reason why is this is a base SR5 Trail Edition. So nothing glitz, glamour, special, nothing. 4-wheel drive, big lift, and a rear locker. That's all we needed out here with this truck, and it's very budget friendly, and that's why this one was my favorite. And the Lunar Rock is such a killer color too.
And of course, I'll share my favorite, which is the 2022 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro. I have a soft spot for the 4Runner. You guys know this. Ever since I had the Venture, I just adore the 4Runner. True fact, I have been searching since I did that review for any kind of 4Runner I can find that will not bankrupt me. And as you can imagine, in the current state of the automotive industry, that has become more or less impossible. So I will take a free opportunity to drive this thing. I am also not kidding. I basically stole the keys and commandeered this thing for the drive home while everybody else has to fly out. I'm local. I get to drive away. So I stole the keys for this because it is my favorite, and I love the TRD Pro 4Runner. So guys, Destination Outdoor is coming to a close for today on this Saturday, and it's coming to a close for me because I have to head back home tomorrow. Otherwise, Mrs. Jax is gonna wonder where I've been all this time. So I hope you enjoyed this peek at this awesome event full of amazing cars and trucks, well, trucks really, and amazing people and amazing off-roading and amazing 2022 Toyotas. And if you liked it, tell me what your favorite part was down below, all right? Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video with maybe any outdoor enthusiast that you think might enjoy Destination Outdoor. And until next time, ride safe, drive safe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.